Hey, it's Mika Day. Thanks for tuning on in. Today we're back with some Honkai StarRail. Castorice is here, finally. We've been waiting for her, and I know you all have too. So she's here. We're ready to go. We're ready to get started. And of course, we have some brand new questline content, and things were really heating up where we last left off. So I'm excited to see what all is in store for us. Well, excited and a little bit nervous because, as bad as things already are, they're only going to get worse. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. We'll play around, we'll play through some questing stuff. We'll hopefully give Castorice a pretty good try and see how she is and everything with her. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Looks like they've got a real nice recap, hopefully a nice recap lined up for us. So, let's start off with that and then we'll go from there. Okay. You got pretty artwork at least, which is always nice. Nothing particularly new, of course, as anticipated, but there he is, sitting on his throne, all fancy-like. We'll wait, we'll go there later. Want to start off with a little bit of running around because, if not, that's just a little bit sad. We got to give her a little bit of love here in the overworld, just a little. So I have quite enjoyed. I've been getting to know her a little bit here because she's an interesting one to play. Mostly because you gotta really, really play into her Memo Sprite to give her the absolute max bonus you can.
This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
And so far, I played with her a little bit just before this. So far, I am quite liking this team comp. If you don't want to do Sunday or you don't have Sunday, the alternative would be Bronya or toss in another healer instead. And both of those, I think, work relatively decently. But this, at least so far, in combination, has been very solid. Now, we're not necessarily likely to get everything here,
I shall remember this warmth.
but this right here is kind of our ideal setup. Because then, and again, this is going to be so aggressive on this one guy. She really does need more and harder enemies and in her team comp, and of course our setup isn't the greatest here. But from here, we're going to go till health is almost depleted, or, we win, whichever happens first. So this, we don't want to do that. We're going to go Q instead for basic. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're going to interrupt actively. So here we're mildly unfortunate. Normally it's nice if you can get somebody who will add that restoration in. Or a healer.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me. Time to mix things up.
Life is not so fragile. Darkness with me.
Interesting. Okay. Because the other combo I tried, which was working relatively well for her, was actually with Lingsha instead, and that also worked very well. It's very situation dependent, is what I found with her. Where do we find that? Oh, what works best? But Gallagher, if you can get his ult off, is a pretty good healer in combination. And then anybody like Sunday who is going to provide a boost. In this specific case, she was actually a little too fast. Normally I like to get my healer in the middle there between dragon actions, but that did not happen today. So Locho would be another great healer because he heals without necessarily direct intervention, which is pretty much exactly what you want. So, no, not that. We're not doing that. I'm gonna pop in Slingshot and then
I feel a bit more at ease.
perfect. Okay. The other thing that you can do that is quite nice is if you sub her out with Treeby, but not always the greatest option, just from a cohesion standpoint and getting everybody to work together, although the action forward is nice.
Don't worry, little cat.
Okay, no, I want to hear that because that sounded like it was going to be cute. Who can we sub with? Oh, we'll have to try them all.
Cass, please, bring peace to the battlefield.
Okay then, Aglaya. Got some strong words there. All right, we're not going to bring Mighty either.
May death forge glory for the warriors.
Okay.
Don't worry, little Cass. Treeby is pretty amazing.
So cute. All right. I like that they interact with each other like that. It's so cute. And then we'll leave Lingshaw here for today, for now, since we're running about a little bit. But let's go see what is happening. Why are we scanning statues? Anyway, onwards with our quest because I think we've got some things we've got to do here. Just a few, maybe.
This place
Not
is
getting
rich with the
distracted.
sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Huh. All right then. Oh, so many little friends. It's kind of a funky spot to be in.
More and more species are...
Anyway, oh, I also meant to go over her build real quick. So she's kind of an interesting one because crit rate is important, but you don't want too much of it. And that sounds silly, but her best supports provide a lot of crit rate. And or crit damage, mostly crit damage, but some crit rate, a little bit of it at least. Depending on their setup and their relics, but she is not hard to get enough crit rate on, which I feel like is a little bit rare for certain characters. But anyway, her build. So I am currently using Sweat Now Cry Less. Unfortunately, we don't have a great free-to-play option for her as far as light cones go. We really, really, really don't. If we're talking other light cones, go with literally anything high HP, because if you don't have this or her light cone, you're gonna have a little bit of a bad time. This is not the worst thing ever, but it's low HP, and you really want to build that HP, that base HP value for her as much as possible. So, while I think this is an option, it depends how much other um, HP you can manage to build. Because if you've got this, which is going to give you 846 or, whatever version of that you have, you're better off going with something that's going to have a little bit of a higher HP value, even if it's not going to give you that substat bonus. So, for example, any 5-star light cone, some other 4 stars, just look through, find your high HP, see where it compares. It's going to be it's going to be a personal decision based on what you've got. And of course, if you have it, this could be an okay option. It's not an amazing option, but it's an okay-ish option. Basic attack damage, you know, it like it's That's what it is. It's not the worst thing you'll ever do, but it's not great for her. She really doesn't have a great option other than this, which is the Battle Pass Light Cone, and of course her own personal. So that's kind of the one unfortunate factor where we're just kind of existing with her. But her crit rate, I would say base stats, you probably want about 50-ish%, depending on who you're running her with. More if your supports are different, as always. But your goal is really, when she has her memo spread out, to be active at full value. And if you're running her with relic sets, specifically the speed-based Quantum 1 Poet, that helps a lot, just because you can get an extra 32% or 20%, depending on, how you set her up. But it does make her slower, which in some cases is very good. But either way, that's where my build is sitting right now. She has full talents, but not all the peripherals. So full base, but not all the extra things. So, for context, but very fun to play, I found, so far at least. I've been enjoying it. Anyway, let's go see what the heck we're in for. Oh, that's right. We were making a decision, an important decision.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
Huh. She's into
I thought you'd be
poetry.
too
Interesting.
preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
Well, good to know that tension goes both ways.
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology
Sounds about right.
taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, Has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
Are we finally actually gonna learn the history behind this? Because, like, there's a lot of tension going on, considering. And, like, I get some of it. I get where some of it comes from. But, like, you know?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas.
A Goliath! My
Despite
goodness.
his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial? It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Okay, look, dog is never the word I would have used. Like, of all the things, dog, I don't see that at all. Bunny, sure. But like, cat is more applicable if you're gonna pick anything. But, like, bunny is the most, I don't even know. I have opinions on that.
Surrendering the cool flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis. On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations.
Wow, great confidence in everybody else, it seems like.
There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Hero.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
True enough.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready.
Okay, then.
It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Oh. Okay.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
Aw. Thanks, Cass.
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read. No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself.
She would like a book about a dragon, I suppose.
It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed.
Oh,
After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end.
not a very happy fairy tale, this one.
Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise. The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting.
Uh-huh. Okay.
While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Oh, yeah? Well, fair enough, I guess, but...
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity, forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Hmm. Okay, so she might be a little bit more interested in the place beyond, more so than some of our other friends around here have been, certainly. I mean, makes sense. She's clearly going to be exiting with us, so.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Oh, hey, Finon's here too. Nice.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know. I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akima better.
That sounds like trouble. Of course they have.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years.
Okay.
This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So what you're telling me is we should probably go to that. If, we're not busy in a mindscape.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Okay.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud.
That's a remarkably unspecific timeline.
During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue. That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Yeah, only a few.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Yeah, that tracks. Boo. So problematic.
Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
Could be bad. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akima. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Yeah, that is the danger that we're facing now, more so than any outside forces. We've got two factions in direct opposition, which is not great, is it?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for. Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss.
Well, we did kind of crash land on your planet, so, can't all be blamed on you people.
Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Good. Lore. Lots of lore. It's cool that they're in a democracy, though. That's at least, something. Although it may not feel so nice when we are on the opposite side of power, as per usual. Well, okay then. Might as well give it a read, I suppose. Is it nap time? It's nap time.
Nervous.
You don't get to be nervous now. Come on, you were super into this like 2 minutes ago. Here we go.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits.
Oh, okay. We're like getting right into it.
If you
Kind of
have
expecting
already
to have
made
to
your
walk
preparations
here.
to become a pillar of Amphorius, please step forward.
Well, all right then. Off we go.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Mem-mem-mem-hoo! Mem-mem-mem-mem. Both of you, please, come forward.
Okay.
Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn.
Whoops.
Please, focus. And surrender the core flame.
All right. There we go. We put it in. Ooh. Ooh, pretty. Whoa. What are we gonna find?
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor. The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Oh, come on, Aglaya. We're being positive here. Also, you didn't have to say it.
Don't worry, Aglaya. She's tougher than I am, right?
Here we go.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. She will definitely succeed. While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Orynyx is being very talkative.
Slap, slap! Wake up!
Whoa, we've got full voice in the dreamscape, mindscape, whatever we're supposed to be. Trial thing.
How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, that's so much nicer. I love that she has an actual voice now. Thank goodness, because the
I have such
other
a cute
thing was
voice.
a little annoying.
Because of all the memories that I collected, they allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother.
Oh.
It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
She sounds young.
Orynyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Memories. Broken. Mother. Where? You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
Oh, okay then. That's a non-answer.
Sky Father has chosen you.
Yeah, I don't think that's how we're gonna get answers here. That would be far too simple. Oh,
Mother is no longer responding. Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
feel kind of bad about it, to be honest. I mean, like, oh man. It's different when they're actively fighting back, isn't it? But Orynyx just feels like a little kid.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something.
Oh?
Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
Not very helpful, that.
What you lack is a future.
Uh, oh dear.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away.
Oh. Oh, we are in trouble, aren't we?
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Oh no.
What? How is that possible?
Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh, that's not good at all.
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse.
Right, okay.
Amphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
Yeah, that's bad. That. Hey!
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
This is not good.
Strider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you, the fate of the world. If you wish to, save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen, even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Oh, we've got a lead on the Death Titan. I mean, lead is a strong word, but... We've got one day? One day. Okay. Well, that'll be some fun news to bring back. Oh, good. We don't have to share it. Delightful. I'm glad she can talk now. That's nice. You little liar, sir. Oh, he must have assumed it was the Stellaron. Or, you know, other random weirdness. Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, I mean, presumably the Titan of Death is involved, but you know, it's not very helpful that there's been approximately zero word on them for like 100 years, and then still nothing. But we have like a day, so that's cool. Love that for us. We're so screwed.
Hey, are you alright?
Can she teleport now? That was teleporting. She couldn't do that before.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her. Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you.
Of course they
I
do.
was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Honestly? Oh. Probably for the best. That was rude. Oh. Okay. I don't remember how to do this. Every time, I always forget because they're so rare. Okay. Oh, rude. Oh dear, I think we've made him mad. Oh, definitely made him mad. Well, that's okay, I guess.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be a pure body and much.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Life is not so fragile.
Lord will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Please cherish this time. Wilt hear. Time to cleanse the filth. Embrace a new life.
This is so excessive. Okay, we're gonna not do that. Oh. Yay, I guess.
It's still early. Where to now?
Can I? Oh. Well, thanks, I guess.
Looks good.
All right. I have to consult with Castorice. Probably good. If anybody's gonna know where we need to go and exist in, it's gonna be her, but I don't know. This feels
Miss, I'm right here.
like poor timing.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Oh.
Please pardon me.
Okay.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Oh. Okay, and we can follow the link back, which presumably will lead us to where the Death Titan is as well.
Yes!
I like it. I like it.
My
Okay.
apologies. not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
I mean, you might as well. I feel like either way we're dead anyway, so...
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Oh. She might have found something.
Seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Okay.
But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
Okay.
Lady Aglaya and
There
Lord
we go.
Phenon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well.
I'm gonna go with not, considering we're basically a ghost at this point.
Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Oh, good, a book. I'm sure that'll fix everything. No, in all reality, that's very sweet of her. However, I think we have bigger problems.
More and more species are disappearing.
Alright, well, I think that's where we'll stop for today. I'll be back later this week, probably on Friday next. And you can catch me then. Probably do some simulated/divergent universe with Castorice, really test her out, see kind of what team comps we can put her with, and just play around a little bit with the stats and everything after she's got the rest of her talents all the way. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a super awesome morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is for you. Have a good one.